We hear a lot about Facebook today in corporate communications and PR, but I bet my viewers don't hear a lot about the role of advertising on Facebook and how it can help you. Well, today I'm talking to Jason Keith, who is the CEO and founder of Social Fresh. Why should corporate communications and PR people pay attention to advertising on Facebook?
So Facebook's great. You have a built-in wall that's plug and play, ready for you to send a message out and people to reply to it right away. The problem is not a lot of people are going to see that. A very small percentage of your quote-unquote fans, the people that like your page, are going to see that. When you send an ad that you can target to anyone on Facebook, anywhere in the world, to geography, to demographics, and you can even target only your fans.
And titles,
yeah,
too. Right.
Titles of companies, whatever you want. But the real key, if you want to reach all your fans, if you're posting on the wall, you may reach 1% of your fans. If you send an ad to all of your fans on Facebook and only to your fans, it's more like you're sending an email to your email list. Everybody's got the potential to see it. There's nothing blocking them. The only reason they wouldn't see it is if they're not looking at the ads, which some people aren't. But more people are going to see that ad than they're going to see your updates on your wall. So treat it like email. You get subscribers for an email list. You send out email, keeping people interested, making them a fan of your company, giving them content or giving them discounts, and then eventually you ask them to buy something. Treat Facebook the same way. Get them to like your page. You can send out updates on the wall to find your influencers and people that are most passionate, the most discussion oriented, but then send ads to all your fans to keep them interested with content on a Facebook tab, to keep them interested with content on your blog, and then ultimately ask them to buy something.
And when you say send an ad, you mean pick the segmentation that you need so that that ad pops up in there.
Yeah, and you want to when you make a Facebook ad, you can say only send it to my fans of my fan page. And that's one segmentation. You could segment it down even more if you wanted to. You could segment it down to people that have only liked a specific blog post on your blog if you wanted to. So I mean, if I wrote an article on my blog about Facebook marketing, and we had a conference coming up that focused on Facebook marketing, I wanted to send an ad out, I could send an ad out to only those people that clicked the like button on that blog post. Mm-hmm. It's really great targeting, and it's building that fan loop and building that direct marketing loop.
Any examples that spring to mind that were really just out of the park success stories?
So I mean, I think there's a lot of great examples. If you look at what WebTrends is doing, they've got a lot of great customers that are using this type of advertising on Facebook really well. There's Jenny Craig ads that have done it really well, where they target people that are either liking what they're writing about or liking The Biggest Loser TV show. Instead of liking their brand, they're liking something that's relevant to their product. Mm-hmm. There's what's the company who teaches you language? Rosetta Stone. They can target people that like travel, or they can target people that have liked an article they've written about for a European vacation. Right?
How would you make the distinction between Facebook advertising, though, and Google AdWords?
So there's basically intent is the distinction. When you're going to Google, you're looking for something.
You're searching.
You know you want to buy that hula hoop or something for your kid for Christmas.
Right.
I'm sure it's a big product this year. When you go to Facebook, you're playing Farmville, or you're looking at your friends' photos from vacation. So there's no intent there. You're not looking for my product. So instead of focusing on selling me something on Facebook, you should try to get me into what I like to call a fan loop, or a direct marketing loop, like a lot of people would do with postcards back in the day or email today. You want to get them into a loop where they're seeing your brand more often, where they're seeing what you're about, what type of content you like to produce, and ultimately you'll make an ask of them, or you'll present a product for them.
Well, great idea. Thank you for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.